Queta, one of the best per-minute offensive rebounders in the NBA. He and Cornette, two guys off the bench that really attacked the glass.
Second meeting this season between these two teams. DiVincenzo a shot. Good defense by
20 in the league in block shots as a guard. Second straight year averaging over a block a game.
Hauser three. Now knocked down 3 threes, 9 points in a starting role tonight.
Just over one quarter, he's made 10 threes.
This is Randall. Hauser defends, doubled by Queta. Shot clock at 5. Reed out the other way.
That's excellent defense on two different guys there by Sam Hauser. Another guy underrated defensively on this Celtic team.
Celtics coming off their best defensive performance of the season the other night against Toronto, forcing 21 turnovers and holding the Raptors to 31% from the floor. 2 to fire, White.
Standing at both ends of the floor.
DiVincenzo. Yeah, DiVincenzo, coach, has always had slow starts with his new team.
Yeah, and then he gets it going, and they really need him to be doing what he's innocent these last 7+ games of what he did in New York last year.
Holiday with a nice assist to Horford. Randall will launch the triple. He's rolling right along.
36 three-point attempts already. 31 in the first quarter combined. That's the most in the NBA this year for a quarter, two teams combined.
Queta. Horford, who has been struggling with his shot, as coach talked about. Randall will fight for the Timberwolves, relying on this bench. DiVincenzo and Reed for offense coming off the bench. Nice defense down there again by Boston, leading a 4-on-2. Holiday and back to Hauser. Another three. Another hit.
And they came in shooting 55% of their field goal attempts from 3. So above that tonight, but not a real surprise.
Here's Julius Randle. Queta in the way. With a 2, White and Gobert have come in for Minnesota. Hauser 3. He had hit before.
I mean, look, Kevin, we know
the 5th most in the NBA. And Boston, as we mentioned, #1 in three-point shot attempts.
Boston goes to their zone, which is a little bit different than we see from a lot of the teams. They give Jrue Holiday a lot of room to improvise.
That's McDaniels with a 3. Randall fighting for the ball. Got it. Diggs up, fouled. With 8:05 to go in the first half.
This game being close, also no big surprise here. Game, which is a little surprising for 2 option here in Minnesota, but I think Chris Finch used to the way Julius Randle plays and get him the ball in some better spots.
Pritchard. And little game there with Queta, but then goes on top to White. With a little matchup with Randall. Gobert tries to reel it in. Queta takes it away. Another chance for Boston.
Well, that was just great effort there by Queta to run that down.
Pritchard will penetrate the lane. With a gentle shot inside.
The most surprising thing for me, Kevin, when I was looking at the numbers getting ready for this game, we know Pritchard's a great three-point shooter. He's 13th in the league in 2-point percentage.
Terrific. Here's DiVincenzo with a 3 now.
Boston back in that zone again that time, trying to give Minnesota a little different look and take them out of their rhythm.
Sometimes they do it in the middle of a possession. They go inside. Queta double. Shove. Feeds. They rotate to an open Hauser. Up inside. Timberwolves began the season 8-10. They've won 9 of their last 14. Edwards side swipes White. Lost by McDaniels. Minnesota turnover. And turnovers Oklahoma City. They got 5 in this game already.
Yeah, and that's been a problem really all year. They're in the bottom 10 in the league in turnovers, averaging 16 a game.
Something to keep an eye on. That has been, as coach said, their one big issue. Hauser 3. Rebound is Randall shooting 3s tonight. We mentioned earlier struggling from distance. He had gone 1 of 11 the last 2 games. But tonight he's on target. Edwards through traffic and driving.
He's 7 tonight. Let's see if it continues.
Tatum has come in for Hauser. Conley has come in for Randall. Pritchard will launch a 3. Against Toronto. He's got 9 off the Boston Celtics in Minneapolis. Edwards, McDaniels, Conley. And Boston sticky on defense. Into McDaniels. Off to Gobert.
By Minnesota to end up with the Gobert dunk. But Boston's defense of rotating and scrambling right there.
Celtics trying to win their second consecutive game. If they do, it would be their first back-to-back wins since mid-December. That's what kind of checkerboard month of December they've had. Diving inside is Tatum.
Really hard attack at the back. Is among the league leaders in free throw attempts.
Gobert picks up the foul. Tatum will be at the line. Now we can tell you that this road trip is treacherous for the...
Excited about it. Sometimes, you know, you're the defending champions. Wins start to maybe come easily. Maybe you get a little bored. Don't pay attention to detail as much. They will be forced to be at their best in the month of January. And Joe Mazzulla will learn a lot about where they are.
They play in Houston tomorrow night. Then Oklahoma City. DiVincenzo.
The two top guys so far this year.
White has been second team all defense 2 straight seasons. Double team Tatum. Swipe 2 on DiVincenzo. Won an offense moments ago. That time clawing at the ball. Tatum a triple. Tatum has had 7 consecutive 20-plus point games, averaging 29 and 12 rebounds. 4 to play in the first half. Conley, Edwards, into Pritchard, and a 15-footer. Tatum another long shot. Rebound offensively. We've seen a couple of these tonight by the Celtics. Those extra chances, those extra shots. Shot clock here at 5. Gobert defends, long 3, good, carries it from outside.
Already the 30th three-point attempt tonight for Boston, but set up by Peyton Pritchard, getting an offensive rebound. The average is 1.5 a game.
Just is in, Keita is out, DiVincenzo is out, Randall has come back in. Approaching 3 to play in the first half. 45% shooting for Boston, 46% shooting for Minnesota. Deflected. Saved. Corner. White. Triple.
Well, about the criticism that sometimes comes to Boston, that they're too reliant on the threes. What do you say, Kevin? You need to make them.
Yeah, that's right.
You need to make them.
Good deflection by Horford on a nice closeout on that 3.
And Joe Mazzulla said we want to sell out and protect the paint more. That's going to mean we're in more closeout situations. He talked about it between quarters with Allie LaForce, and he got the closeout he wanted there. Offensive foul.
Tatum picks up the foul right there. State Farm Audio assist. Keita has come back in. Pritchard is out. A little bit more size out there for Boston. Driving into 2 defenders, who now has 9. First 2 in the second quarter and wide end. Edwards 3 over Keita. Tatum a little bit more of it tonight. White attacking here, going inside on Randall. Conley will lead the charge. Randall in flight and kicks it out. Open 3, Edwards. Picked up Conley, offensive rebound for Minnesota. Randall into Holiday with 1.5 minutes to play in the half. Randall's got 15. That'll be a battle all season. Keita into Gobert. The 4-time defensive play.
Blockers with space. They can go up and challenge shots much easier.
There's a steal, a Minnesota turnover. And now they've got 9 in the first half. Holiday. Keita led for a good portion of this game by as many as 9. McDaniels from 15. Coming into tonight 24 and 9. Last year won 64 games and a championship. Shot clock at 4. Holiday looked at the other end to see the number and then feeds inside to Keita. Got it.
Keita giving Boston a big lift.
Boy, they got the handcuffs over the foul called on Holiday, and that is the second on him. Conley to inbound. Defender fell. Edwards corner 3, good, and it was nicely defended by White. Another block.
2 blocks by White.